Put it in it. To another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
I'm Adam Hmada.
Yeah.
Luis Lopez.
Yeah. Who's that? Brandon. What's up, Brandon? You all right? You didn't try to make this, did you? You trying to make it?
Too late.
No, you grab a chair, man. Jump on. You're never too late. Lee said, hell no. She ain't want no piece of this. Lee's here. Brandon, come this way, and we'll see you back. See, no chords, right? Such a genius.
You're really getting it together, Jimmy.
Man,
This podcast, it's coming together.
We'll grab a chair.
Only took 2 years
Wow.
to go cordless.
Wow. I did it last
Has it been 2
year.
years?
I've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Introduce yourself. Scoot in a little more because you're still off camera.
Man, the smell of weed just
Yeah, did you?
intensified. This is- holy shit.
He doesn't even smoke weed. He just looks like he smells like weed.
Well, no, I actually smoke a lot.
Yeah, that voice explains it.
You can hear it. That's like lung cancer just catching up with me.
Introduce yourself. Say your
Hey,
name.
I'm Brandon Scott.
I thought it was Tommy Chang.
Oh,
Tommy J.
Isn't that Chi Chong? Oh yeah. I'm young. I don't know.
Boo. Hey,
Showing your age.
boo.
Did you say your name?
Yeah.
We already did that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hi, happy Monday.
Hey, how are you?
I'm amazing.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, though.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
You're right.
That's Wednesday.
Yep.
It could be.
The weed reminder.
When you turn a certain age, it's just one long day, right?
I feel like that when I'm unemployed.
Yes.
So just
Yes.
to say,
It's just a matter. It doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's just, the sun's up, the sun's down.
Yeah.
Now you got to get up.
gonna do it later.
Fuck. What's going on? How's your life? How's comedy? Your posture's terrible.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I
Me?
fixed
Are you
posture on
talking
this
to me?
mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm like an old
No
grandmother.
confidence in myself.
Yeah. Well, why?
What?
What?
I'm young. This is weird.
I'm
That's
confident
our
as
generation.
Yeah.
We probably need to balance each other out. I have a lot of undeserved confidence.
Man. Lee, you yawning already?
I'm not up there. I can do whatever I want.
You can do whatever you
That
want.
is true.
It's a free world.
My bad.
Brandon, what's up?
Same old shit, different day, guy. Again,
Yeah.
cool beard, by the way.
Thank you. I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah, that is
You know,
good.
I'm growing it out. We were talking about this yesterday. I don't know. I'm probably going to cut it off in February when it starts to warm up. But then before then, I'm going to go to the barber. I haven't been to a barber in maybe 25 years.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. I had no reason to. Yeah, I know. I cut it with a razor. I use maybe 4 razors a month, maybe. And I'll stretch them out. But I have no reason to go to the barber.
Wait, you're supposed to get new razors?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, and I hate to say this, but yes, absolutely, yes.
Oh, man.
If it's not a straight razor, like with which technically you're supposed to replace a straight razor blade every 6 months if you don't sharpen it. But like these razors, yeah, you gotta replace those like once every.
What is this, 1876? Who's using straight razors anymore? I didn't mean to look at you.
I know several people who use straight razors.
Like murderers.
Well, and here's the thing, and I know several old people who still keep straight razors. Like,
Sweeney Todd?
Like the metal ones? Like those,
The flip out.
yes,
Fucking,
yes, the
it is. It
That's how I
is.
used to murder people.
Man, how you used to murder people?
That's how I used to murder people.
Oh, I thought you said you used to murder people.
No.
He's like all the time, just out here murdering.
No,
I do believe it.
Those are so like sketchy. Whenever I go to like sometimes on Craigslist they have like free haircuts at fancy
Yeah.
barbershops.
Yeah.
So I'll go and the guy always uses it, but he's like training. That's why they're free.
Oh.
Because he's training and like somebody that knows what they're doing is watching it.
Yeah.
So this fucking new guy just has this fucking knife next to my face, just going like this. I'm like,
All
he's gonna fuck me up.
is one
Yeah,
sneeze.
exactly.
Achoo!
Yeah.
That's all it takes, right?
Here's the thing: when you know someone can use it, like you're not.
But he doesn't know he
Yeah,
can
yeah.
use it. That's the trainer.
That's
He's
free.
training.
I see, and you gotta be confident in your ability to fucking wield that thing.
Yeah.
You can
I thought I was going to
end a day with it.
be. I did
A day.
when I was a kid. I bought one. I remember buying one, and I was like, I'm gonna cut my hair with this, get a closer shave. I nicked myself one time. I was like, well, throw that shit in the trash. that shit bites.
It hurts.
It bites.
I hate to say it like this, but nerd moment. Historically, our culture has developed on knives. So we are like the first few generations that don't have as steady hands as everyone else used to have.
Yeah.
Like farm maids used to keep knives on them. Milkmaids used to have knives.
Everybody had knives.
Everybody had knives.
It was tool.
You know, and you used to shave with a knife. Like, you used to fucking shave with a blade or a dagger. Whatever you came out of war with, you fucking wash it and shave with it.
Yeah.
So straight razors are really, they were more luxurious. They were really for a different type of society. And the people who use them are trained. Original barbers were also surgeons.
Yeah.
Like, actual historic fact. They used to bleed people. They used to do medical treatment. In the Civil War, the majority of the people who were surgeons, like Civil War field surgeons, were barbers for a part-time job to make money.
Facts.
So it's a thing for steady hands.
Yeah.
And you know, if you really, like, someone showed me, it's not about cutting in, it's about cutting down.
Yeah.
It's all about the down. It's about the down and following the skin. But behind that, I mean, yes, it is a fucking
it's a weapon. It's still a weapon.
You can get into a fucking bar fight.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I know several old people. I know an old woman right now, like, she's on my Instagram. She will fucking pull a straight razor on you. Right? She has a straight razor in the car. She's a straight razor in her bra. She will fuck your day up with some 1877 shit. Like,
Her Instagram live must be crazy.
It'll get up there. It should be cursing people out.
God damn. No.
That's why I don't get like people that just like want to there's some crazy person yelling at them, right? And they like yell back. I'm like, that person's out of their mind. What are you doing? You're gonna get stabbed. Just let it go. Don't escalate the crazy. Walk away from the crazy.
Yeah,
that's the New Yorker, you know. That's only like stage 5. Like, technically, when you grow out of that, you'll want to engage. You have to ask questions. Like, you can ignore so much.
You gotta judge your environment.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta judge your environment. So if somebody's shouting, but they're like, you know, I've been on a train car where somebody was just fucking shouting the shit in the paper. So I'm like, okay, he's just, you know, doing his job in this town crying. Excellent. Yeah. You know, but I've heard somebody literally stand up and just start threatening to fucking stab people.
Yes.
Yo.
That's when you move.
Just avoid eye contact. And that's
nah, you move. You leave the situation.
You know,
I'm a runner. People. I run.
You're a runner.
Not
a runner. I'm not a runner. I'm like I'm a diffuser. We're gonna solve this problem.
You see, I agree with you. I'm weird on this, and I, you know, you guys have all lived in the city for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my question, you know, you guys saw the thing about the chair. Like, what's your favorite seat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there are other questions I would like to ask, like the New York quiz, which I've been debating for some time. But like, what's your opinion on eye contact with the homeless?
I don't go out.
If it's my homeless, you know how you have like a homeless guy like on your block. I'll like look at them. I don't think I've ever made direct eye contact.
Because that's your homeless guy.
But that's also just like people. Like, I don't look people in the eye.
Yeah.
So
is that just your general rule, like to just avoid all eye contact?
A lot of it.
Okay.
But homeless stay on that list because I treat them as equals. All right, guest.
For the video,
right?
Because I treat them as.
What's your thing with homeless people? Your eye contact rule?
I mean, and I hate this. I hate to plug like this, but as a part-time homeless person myself,
part-time,
yeah, like as a temporary homeless, like temporarily domestically challenged. I don't know, whatever the bullshit words like come saying I fucking sleep on the train calls.
Yeah.
I make eye contact with people in general, only because when I was younger, somebody kind of told me you're supposed to make eye contact with people. And it's weird. Like, I'm weird with eye contact in direct, like, face-to-face conversation. Mm-hmm. Like, if I'm talking to a person, you know what I'm saying? My eyes will drift, my mind will be somewhere else. But if I'm randomly sitting in a room and I'm reading a room, I make eye contact with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Just because when you make eye contact with people, you can kind of judge their intentions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people who are getting ready to bug the fuck out. Make eye contact with them. It technically calms them the fuck down. Like, when they know someone is watching them, they know, like, you know.
Yeah, they calm down.
You know, now if they're really a crazy fucking person and they're about to go ape shit, look, they're about to go ape. Leave. Watch a guy shit on a train car. Like,
that's what I said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with you.
I'm a runner.
I got you.
Leave.
No.
I got you. But
Jimmy, that's why you can move between the subway carts.
Yeah. No,
for running.
But it's not meant to run though.
That's
it's meant for other people. It's for you to get other people out.
I don't know.
And
Fucking
then-
follow me then.
That's the superhero on Jimmy. Though.
Yeah, I'm always the last one.
See,
I try to be the last one to leave.
Last one,
Yeah.
the guy from I remember his name all the time. Mel Gibson played him in the Vietnam movie. First one on the field, last one off the field.
I like that movie. Oh fuck.
And you could it's one of those movies that
I know what you're talking about.
we're the generation we're gonna forget all those '90s war movies and oh shit, what was that fucking movie about the planes and hit that place in Hawaii?
Pearl Harbor.
You know, and I sat there for 2 days trying to remember that fucking name was but no, the movie with Mel Gibson, which again one day if you ever want to have
No, it's a good movie. And he kept going back to get people. That's my favorite movie. I was like, that's it. That's all I want.
That's all.
That's all. Yeah, just let me save a bunch of people and go about my business. And be able to go to Walmart and be like, yeah,
you know the worst thing. You know the worst thing is we're the bad. Like in the world situations, we're the bad guys. We're the good guy with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
We're the guy who runs into the fire.
Yeah.
When firefighters are like, no, stay the fuck out of the way. We're like, nah, there's fucking kid up there. We gotta do this shit. You know what I'm saying? No, like you run towards the danger. You don't run away from it.
Yeah.
My personal opinion has always been, if you're running toward the danger, it never surprises you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're running away from it, you can't see what's coming at you. It could be fucking anything.
Facts.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Preach.
One day it'll be zombies. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be running, and the fucking zombie runs just as fast. But the trains,
just run right into it. Yeah.
And again, that's where the craziness comes in. Because for me, it's like if I know, if the shit ever hits the fan with it, because this is New York City, aliens are coming. We know this.
Yeah, you're my team.
You know what I'm saying? Aliens are going to be on a good guys or bad guys, and I'm really hoping they're the good guys. Hopefully the good guy aliens show up first. But bad aliens will come here because we got water.
They gotta come.
They gotta come. We got
water
water
and bitches.
We got bitches. Hey,
You think aliens are? Yo, Earth, they got water and bitches, son.
Rihanna. We have water. We have air. We have Rihanna.
She's an alien.
She's an alien, and they're gonna come here for her.
Yeah.
Okay. And for me, it's just been one of those days. If that day ever comes, I know what I've always done: run at the danger.
All right, I'm with Lewis on that one.
And
Team escape.
And here's the thing: high five to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You're it helps. Everyone's not supposed to be here. Everyone doesn't run into a fire. It's smart, but there are people who can never forget being in that situation.
You gonna sit out? Nah.
Can't
You sit out there with people be like, help!
Put me in the game.
And you're like, well, I guess some other guy's got to do it because. Nah.
Well, Jimmy, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm going to go in there and find someone, and we're both going to be in there. Now it's two of us.
And again, that's the reason why people I hate to say, but people like you don't get involved. I bet you he knows didn't you serve? You served?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me in.
Jack.
They wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in. I'm getting ready for the war that's coming. I'm just
it's a draft, whatever. I've been around enough EMTs. I've been around enough doctors. I've been around enough actual field medics.
Yeah.
Not just let's go to a hospital. Hey, I've had to fucking change a gunshot.
You can stay alive.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a survivor.
There are survivors, and if you're a survivor, when you get into a situation like that, your smarter survival instinct will always kick in. And for people, it works. And again, it's not if you don't have it, because some people don't. Some people just don't have it.
Not a survivor.
And
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
dude, if there were a nuke, I would hope it lands on my head. Right? I don't want to be 200 miles away and then eating rats in a week. Fuck that, dude. Take me out.
Yo.
I'll be fine.
Rats, just use some A1 sauce. They're fine.
I see it again.
Lewis is the guy when everything's going to shit. He's at the end of the tunnel, run faster, guys!
Yeah,
run faster! He's the cheerleader.
Leave his kid.
Yeah.
God, I don't.
Hey, pick up my kid as you're coming up,
or not. If he slows you down, he'll be okay.
Apparently, according to the book, The Good Luck Club, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hell yeah. I've never read the book, but I'm reading it now.
What the fuck is that?
The book is a woman by Amy Yang. I'm terrible with names. Jeez Louise.
The what?
What's that?
Called?
It's called The Good Luck Club.
It's the Joy Luck Club.
Is that
Thank you, Joy Luck Club.
Joy Luck Club.
All the weed that destroys my brain.
I was like, yeah.
Joy Luck Club.
Yeah.
I was thinking Joy Luck Club, but then you was like Good Luck Club. I was I hope this is an action
absolutely
movie.
wrong. Absolutely wrong. Joy Luck Club. I made it through the first chapter, and I was like, no, I think I'm pretty sure I've reached my child cult it line. Mm-hmm. Where she mentioned, she's like, I had left 2 kids on the way out the city. Mm-hmm. Shit happens.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What was she escaping from? What city?
China. It was like
she was escaping a war.
One of them. There's many.
There's 50 of them. There've been 50 of them enough to fucking ruin all of humanity, humanity and civilization and whatnot. So pick one. She was leaving one. She got to America. Her and her friends who survived. That's a different type of survivor.
Yeah.
And that's and for me, while I'm afraid of having that thought, it happens. Mm-hmm. But there are some people who say, hey, when that building is on fire and you hear somebody still inside there, somebody can't everyone can't stand here and look helpless. Somebody.
You.
How many fires are you guys around?
I've actually been around too.
We're in the first.
Mine's always on the swivel. I was on a fire on the path last night. There was a fire
on the train.
Yeah, on the train. Yeah. People looking around. The thing you do, he put it out.
Some other guy.
Train conductor.
Yeah.
The conductor did it, but I was definitely up and looking. I was like,
that's exactly what
I'm here. I'm here when you need me.
We're all looking. And then a guy figures it out who's in charge of figuring it out.
Yeah, but if you want to be the first guy, you want to be the first guy who's like, hey, I need you to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm here for you.
I'd be like, anything that keeps me outside of the fire. You need me to text somebody?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
Call more of your folks?
And then I'm the guy that goes, you do that, and designate jobs so everybody's moving.
You don't have a badge or anything listening to you.
It doesn't fucking matter.
And sometimes it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Sometimes the guys with the badge are the ones like, oh my God, what's happening?
And sometimes they're late. The one thought of, and I've been there. Sometimes those people
they're not coming.
And they don't, I have the unfortunate situation of being in terrible situations.
Mm-hmm. But it makes you better. Builds character.
I've been there when I've watched people's cars roll. I've bought my groceries. Weird day. Bought my groceries. I'm leaving, walking home. Right? I'm 3 minutes out the supermarket. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, brain says, Brandon, put blunt out. Okay, fine. Blunt out. Fast as hell. As I put the blunt out, I look up. A car comes around the corner, starts to roll. 3 times. Slides on his side. Now, I'm standing there, I'm looking, it takes me 2 rolls. Okay? Somebody's about to walk in the street. Someone actually did not see the car rolling. Standing right next to me and almost walked into the street. All right, so I hand up, stop this person. Car stops. First thing I do, only thing I can think to do, I drop my fucking bag, I run over to the car. The 2 people inside, one of them can't get their seatbelt out. So, we get one person, another guy, same guy. I climb up on top of the car. Guy, he climbs up through the sunroof. Okay? One person starts to ask, should we break the window? No, if you break the window, glass is going to get in their face. We can get the fucking seatbelt out. Someone has already called 911. We get one person out. We start to get the second person out.
How'd you get the door open? The door was open?
We didn't get the door. We had to pull him out we had to climb him out from the top.
Did you break it? Was it open?
No, door. The car's like this. Car's on the side. Gasoline is leaking. Mm-hmm. We have to climb on top of the car. We have to pull one person hands them up. Mm-hmm. We help them out. Second person gets underneath, helps the second person out. We had to jimmy her seatbelt out. Mm-hmm. Somebody was going to cut it, but we were able to get it before that happened. We pull her out. They get there. By the time the EMTs get there, we're getting the second person out of the car right now. 30 minutes, and I said 30 minutes later. And again, the useless part was 30 minutes later, the fucking car was already on fire and burned and all that shit.
Good job.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, let me tell you what I did 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later, we got my information. Hey, you need my information? I live right down the street just in case you need anybody else.
Oh, you give information?
And I'll tell you why. Because you never want to be the vigilante rule number 3. Never be the black guy who leaves the scene of a crime.
Yeah, that's something good on that.
Never. And I've been stopped by the police for leaving scenes of the crime after shit like that. I stopped the robbery once, and the police thought I was the guy who was doing the robbing. So a block and a half away, I got stopped by the police, and one of the cops had to tell him, "Hey, you got a black guy in two black jackets, with a cartoon character on the front? No, let him go."
I always leave.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. And I generally leave. You always leave before first responders if the situation allows.
I'm like a movie intro. If you see something happening, get away and get far, far away.
I completely understand.
Leave the room and get far away.
As a
I don't know. Yeah, no questions. I was like, no, I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about.
As a person to call, like I said,
that's superhero 101, right? I don't know.
Not everybody leaves, and again, like I said, I have.
If it's a person, my old man puberty. If it's a person and they still need help, I'll stay and wait till the cops come. And no information on it.
Understandable. And like I'm not like a
I want to be invested with this person. I want to go to court and be a witness. And
if you have a cool cop,
yes.
You don't want to do it for the annoyance.
No, I don't want the annoyance. I want the hero. I want the adrenaline rush of
and then
saving
you're like,
you.
but I
And be
still
like,
want my Tuesdays.
yeah, I want my Tuesday.
No, that's fair. I think that's fair.
I don't want to have to visit you in the hospital and be a part of your family.
I've never
You
done
sending me
it.
cards every year.
Yeah.
No, I want to disappear in the darkness.
Technically, what I do, my outro, like as soon as that happens, right before the credits roll, I walk away smoking a blunt. That's what I did that day. I picked up my bags. I was like, "Hey, here's my information." 5 minutes later, I'm walking down the street smoking a blunt. Like,
Yeah, back to it.
back to
Like
it.
waiting for the next hit.
I think that night I rolled 2 blunts, and I think I watched Avengers Endgame on a bootleg.
That's the movie you watch
That's the
after
movie
you
you
save
say.
somebody's life.
After you know, so I think that's what I did that night. Like,
You watching it like I'm basically Iron Man.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. What the fuck is
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
honest, I
already got it.
I hate to say this. I would be Dr. Manhattan though. Matter manipulation. I want to like rebuild things and break things down on an atomic level.
Just walk around naked.
I would, but see, one thing I would already walk around naked. Like,
I know you do.
You know what I'm saying?
You have that I don't give a fuck energy that just.
it's that like supernatural cosmic big energy. Like this is what makes the solar system. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So that's all right.
Cool. Oh man.
I'd want to control time. I think
High
that's
five.
Yeah, that's pretty.
See, I would want to trust you though. Like I would you're the reason. Something like you or me would be the reason that people would have to have like a superhero registration.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let people know. I'd be very like.
See, yeah, but that'd be the reason why we don't have to know. Like,
What do you mean?
because you just can't run around fucking controlling time. Like, what if I
I can control it.
what if I'm face fucking like 2 models and you stop time and then face fuck them first? Like, you've broken a cardinal rule. Like,
That is
That's
the
Well,
worst
that's-
thing that can happen
That is rape.
with
That
raising
is-
time.
He
I'm
has
not
a
trying to
conscience.
rape
See?
people.
At least
I'm
he has
not
a
trying to.
conscience.
Let's put that out there. I'm not trying to rape anybody with my superpowers. Just want to maybe steal some food.
So just smaller crimes.
My
That's why
standards are
So
low.
poor
Yeah.
people don't have superpowers. I would just steal
That'd be
food
a
from Trader
great
Joe's.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the best food of all time.
If you're going to the cash register, you
not
know,
even the good food. He's like, he got Cheetos. And,
Yeah. You don't even take. You get pause time, but you don't take time to
I'm
cook
like,
it.
I was trying to get a chopped cheese, but I froze time. That guy,
he's like,
I got to make my own chopped cheese.
yes.
I mean, I hate to say this, but do you know how long it's going to take you to get everything you need now in New York City with time fucking frozen?
Yeah, it would be quick, I think. Oh, wait, yeah, the trains would be
But you can
quick.
speed it up too.
Oh,
You're walking everywhere. Like,
yeah, that is.
You can take a bike.
I could like hijack a car though, right?
That too.
Yeah, Cloud Stoppers. I do remember that. That was, I don't know if it was classic, but it was a.
that was the Disney one.
It was a movie that happened.
What's up, Mo?
What was yours?
My what?
Your power.
Oh, I would. I don't know. I would like to
I would
not
run
need to
really
sleep.
fast.
Just
Speed. God damn, it went super racist. It had to
That
go
was
racist.
that. We're all ethnic here. We're all minorities.
Are you where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, where you from?
Yeah. Why is your face?
Where's that nose from?
Would you ask a
Why
white
is the
person?
nose not matched the
What is
hair?
your-
That's
Absolutely.
hurtful. Someone called me Toucan Sam the other day.
Yeah, we all got noses. Look at it. Yeah,
Yeah.
very very nosy.
Nigga nose.
Yeah.
This nigga nose
Yeah.
can find the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. It can find weed in a tornado.
Yeah, that's an African general nose.
That
right there.
is. Hey, this nose used to.
You can actually track like your background from your nose.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's why they blew it
Oh,
off
this
in
is
Egypt.
straight Arab right here. This you can tell.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I think that's
Yeah.
a crazy ass thing that you could research where you're from just from like your genetics of like your nose. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, but like generally, people like when you have like a nose and you're from like a specific region, people
They know.
Can they can connect the dots, you know?
Yeah.
That's what.
Like Jewish people.
Great notes.
Nose.
Great notes you got there, Jimmy.
Don't judge it.
That's
They
that's
didn't
why I
even
know.
Nobody knew.
That's why you didn't have to make it a thing. I know it could have been like a side conversation.
I mean, this conversation was about noses.
Hashtag noses.
That's good.
Hashtag all about the noses.
That's why nose jobs are so weird because it changes your face like
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
Like you have a big nose, bitch. Like it's fine.
Does anybody get a nose job and you're like, all right, that's an improvement? It's always like, oh, you look more like a cat now.
I'm sure there's like actresses who have them.
There's
who
like
don't
the
know.
line, right? Is there right? Like,
Yeah, you can't get a super small one.
yeah, you want that perfect. That they I don't know what
The one that's
perfect nose
proportionate to your face.
is. Is it?
I mean,
But it's
You
it
get
never.
the nose job you pay for.
I feel
So
like
Oh shit!
yeah, so if you're broke, you're gonna get a
I feel like
You're gonna have
plastic
concave
surgery is like
nose.
tattoos, man.
Who? Plastic surgery?
Because like
I mean,
you
it's all-
get
it's all-
tattoos, like you really get addicted to like. To
yeah,
the pain, to
yeah,
the
that's
needle.
true.
And
It's
I
all
feel
changing your
when
body.
When
It's
people
just-
get plastic surgery, they always get more and more shit done.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's funny you mention that. In the ironic sense, I don't know. I've always thought about the deeper psychological issue of certain types of plastic surgery because I've always felt like
I think it's all like superficial.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a
Unless
burn
it's like a
victim.
clit
Yeah,
lift,
you're
clit
like- you're
lift
like a
or
burn
something
victim.
that's stopping you from.
Yeah, and I agree with that, which is like in the sense I don't know, like I don't think tattoos are as superficial as me getting like a boob job. And I've always been weird on certain types of plastic surgery. Like I don't agree with I agree with your desire to want to do it, but unless you have like a superficial deformity, then it's all personal. You know what I'm saying? But for me, tattoos have always been it's a personal thing to remain personal. You know what I'm saying? If you felt uncomfortable about your nose or a lip that or a ear that didn't grow, you want to replace that shit. You know what I'm saying? But to kind of people like who's this? I'm trying to think of her name. Cat face lady.
Did she die?
Yeah, there's some crazy.
Is that the one that died? Somebody just died. One of those.
Maybe, but there's a few years ago, the lady, and I used to read the story all the time. She had 36 plastic surgeries done on her face alone.
That's an addiction.
That's a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
addiction.
yeah.
I mean, you probably do get addicted because once you, it's like once you start a project, it's like you want to see how close to perfection you can get, and then it's like, oh fuck, like you can't go. I don't know. I don't know.
I would want to think that, but like, if I were to say I wanted to get 36 tattoos,
I don't think she went in saying she was going to get 36. You never go in saying I'm going to get a certain number of tattoos. You say I'm going to get a tattoo. Oh, I'm going to get another one. And then right,
and that's where I think that difference comes. Like, I think if a person was saying, like, if I had 35 tattoos and I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get a 36 tattoo. I wouldn't think, like, I personally wouldn't think of that other person as having a psychological issue. But if I were sitting in a room and I was like, well, I've just gotten my 35th plastic surgery, but my nose is still off, you might need to be locked in a fucking room.
Yeah, why do you need 35 surgeries on your face?
I don't think she's counting surgeries though. She's just counting where she's at. You know, we're counting surgeries because we're like, oh, we need.
You're supposed to.
Are you?
I think losing track of the
You're
surgeries
supposed
is worse.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little worse.
She had technically, one of the later stories, is she ended up having more plastic surgery done. She had so much done that one part of her face had become deconstructed and had fell in.
God damn.
Jesus.
Because she had so much plastic surgery done on the area that she had facial damage. And she had to get that done over.
It's got to be a doctor's fault,
Like,
right?
Who at that point, whose fucking fault is irrelevant? Stop getting it done.
Because he's like, I can fix this. It was like, no, you can't fix that. You
made that fucking
It's your fault. It's the doctor's fault.
There has to be a point where it actually is the surgeon's fault, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like, hey man, what the fuck are you doing letting this lady keep getting surgery?
Yeah.
He's like, he just wants to take her money.
Well, that's probably when you go to like a different country, right?
Yeah.
Like you go to
Did you hear
Brazil.
about that like Chinese lady who got like a bunch of surgeries? She looked like completely
No, those are
different.
just
We're
Chinese
talking
people.
No,
Yeah,
I think that's the Korean.
we talk about her once.
But yeah, she married like this guy. They had a bunch of kids, and then the kids were ugly, and then the father.
Oh,
divorced. He
yeah.
was just like he. I think he like sued her. Or
No,
something.
Yeah.
he sued her, and he won.
Of course you
Yeah,
did.
he won.
It's a trick.
Yeah, it's China. They're not most progressive.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the trap.
Yeah, traps. That's so funny. I mean, this guy's looking at his kid. He's like, this thing's disgusting.
Yeah.
What the fuck? No, this is so gross. You should pay me for how disgusting this is.
How long did it
I don't
take him?
want this.
How
No.
long did it take him? He's wandering around the house like, how the fuck do I have ugly kids? He's trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Imagine the kid reading that article when they're older. It's like,
No, they're
It's like,
old.
Dad,
They're
is
old.
it true?
They're old enough to understand. They're like.
Yeah, hey, my dad won't look me in the eye.
I was gonna say, I think that would have started at an early age. Like, I don't think my dad wants
he always
to
talks to me with sunglasses.
How does he know it's not his genes? You know, how does he know?
Because he can see his face.
I mean, you're right. Yeah, like I'm pretty
And
sure
he
he was.
saw his parents' face.
He probably saw a mother-in-law. Behind this, I am pretty sure there was like a mother-in-law visit. He was just like, who the fuck just walked in my door?
To be fair to him, I did see the pictures of the lady before the surgery, and she
gross.
You know,
Yeah, she's busted.
a little crazy. I would have gotten the surgeries too. That's all I'm saying.
Nice.
She was, yeah. It was good.
She's an ugly broad.
Random question. Are there? And I don't know.
Why can't you say that? Some people are gross. It's fine.
Yeah, the three
It's okay to be
viewers,
gross.
the three viewers watching this are going to
There's
get
more people in
Hey,
the
we
room
don't do
than viewers.
numbers. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, we don't do numbers? I'm sorry.
What? This is for the future, Adam.
Oh, this is for the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time travel, man. Come on.
You
Yeah.
suck. Boo.
You ruining our fucking time capsule.
Yeah. It's going to be like, it'll be
I just
500
wanted a
next
free
week.
mic.
Yeah. All right, go sit over there.
You fucked up your
Yeah,
warning.
yeah.
Like,
Never back again.
he warned you before he
What
got
you
up
going to say,
here.
Brandon?
He fucked it up.
Damn, that thing happened where you forget. But it wasn't because of any other reason. But I did forget what the fuck I was about to say. So that shit happened.
It's fine. I'm going to blame him.
That's, yeah, all right.
No, I blame
I'll
myself.
take-
I blame
I'll
myself.
I blame him.
You know what I asked Brandon? What kind of life hacks do you have? Just being in the city and in just survival, day to day.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a shit ton.
I know you do.
I
know you do.
Oh man, it just depends on your situation. Like, I'm very much a survivalist. Like,
I know you are.
and I'm the weird.
Yeah, you made that clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I warn people, like, there are crazy things behind it. Like,
You have to make $100 in a day. What do you do?
if I make, okay, all
Suck
right. Here's the thing. Now,
See,
there's
white guy straight to suck
there's
his
the
dick.
difference.
Not
Now,
even white.
Not even
He's just
white.
not
He is
black.
my friend.
see, there's my difference. I will separate that into two separate things. If I need $100
Yeah.
for a day,
Yeah.
and I just can't do some real quick shucking and jiving and hucking, then I might just have to snatch it. Right. It's crime time.
So you
It's
go.
crime time.
So your first order is
Here's my thing. You know, sperm banks take a few days. You guys don't do plasma places here. There are ways I would come up with $100. Like if I needed $100
Yeah.
within within a day or so, and I couldn't find a way, like a workaround, like if I couldn't get that person to, let me give you $100,
Yeah.
then I need to either hit some digital jobs real quick. Craigslist will be fast.
Boom.
As the day progresses, my need becomes greater. I'll have to either do some real questionable shit, some strange for some change things, or snatch and grab. And I'm not beneath sex work. Like,
Okay.
you may have to fuck for money. And this is New York, a place where fucking for money has elevated people to greatness. So,
Look at Adam.
Yeah.
How great he's doing it.
yeah. So
Yeah,
many,
killing it.
many
Which,
peni and vagine have.
Genital herpes.
So now, if the difference is what do I need for a day, like if I need to eat, then I know where to go to find free food.
Yeah.
I know that there may be something I might have to pull a look, other weird names for shit. There was a television show this guy had a few years ago that was on Comedy Central where he had a lot of weird life hacks.
Mhm.
And like he would go places with certain cups in his bag, so he got free drinks everywhere. If you go certain places with like the Starbucks app, and
You can just take from
you just
Starbucks.
take certain people. So if you pay attention to the business in certain areas, you can pick up and walk off for food.
Yep.
As always, I'm in the train, so my Subway show thing. I have a separate set for panhandling. I hate panhandling. I hate asking for money. But if shit gets really bad and I can't smoke a blunt with somebody in a pizza place to get some weed, or find some place that's about to give out free food, or find a restaurant that's about to close to eat real quick. You can go run to certain places that give out bread rolls and just be like, give up the motherfucking bread rolls. But not like that. It's always good to be polite. Also offer sex. Most definitely offer sex for bread. Which,
That's a pretty
How many
drastic.
people-
Yeah.
oh, listen.
Give me bread rolls, please. Oh no!
no.
Fuck you. What about that?
18th century France. People fuck for bread.
No,
20
Civilization continues.
Hey, fucking for
I
bread.
mean, Orlando.
Differences between 18th
Yo!
century friends.
Hey, would you
Next
fuck for
time.
bread?
They were also
Would you
beheaded.
fuck for bread?
Oh,
Or would you ask politely?
When I fuck for bread.
Or would you
For
ask
bread.
politely? There you go. Put you
Yeah,
on the spot, and you
2020.
really did great.
You've never had to fuck for
Yeah.
bread.
That's true.
Like, if you've ever had to, you know what? Is it time for me to fuck for
fair.
bread?
Oh wait, all I want to know
Bread,
who's
money.
taking you up on that offer? Like,
I hate to say this, but sometimes people with bread really just like, I have all this bread, but I'm just.
that's not a person I'm trying to have sex with. That's
We're not gonna go to Panera anymore.
a whole
Maybe fucking
STD
any-
catalog.
I wonder what like quick food like restaurant has the most people that would fuck for bread.
food.
Like, does Chipotle workers
No.
fucking more often than
Absolutely not.
Panera
I can answer that
workers?
That's why soup kitchens are so
Pause.
lucrative.
I can answer that question for you. Already proven. It's Chipotle.
Perfect. I used to work there.
Chipotle is not. Why do you think every rapper was rapping about Chipotle? It's not food.
Was
like,
it? Where?
What?
Chipotle. Rappers have
Is that
been
a thing?
rapping about Chipotle.
I tried going in because they have
Who
people that
rapper?
test. Nah, they don't test. What's the word?
Who had those hot Chipotle bits?
there's several new
No,
ones.
Chipotle
Chipotle
just
bars.
got that track, Chipotle Bowl. That's
Technically.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
Chipotle is stock food. So,
Ah.
so if you can provide Chipotle in the right places, Chipotle will get you laid. So,
Nice.
as I can tell you, tacos and bread, people fuck for. So,
I used to work there. It never happened for me.
but
Too busy running away.
Yeah, exactly. I was running away from it.
no, like
Pussy.
Victoria's
Pussy.
Secret model ever came up to you?
No, I did make a burrito for Paul Rudd once, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nice guy. I had just watched Friends, and I only knew him from Friends. I was like, "Were you Phoebe's boyfriend?" He's like, "Yeah, like 20 years ago." I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude, you were awesome." And then he got chicken and guac, and I said goodbye. And he was a very nice man. And you ever watch
How long
Oranges?
ago was this?
Like 4 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it was my first job in the city. So, and then I also made tacos for Big Boo from Orange Is the New Black.
Which one's Big Boo?
She's the butch lesbian.
Or,
The Asian one. From
no, the white
Orange is
one.
the New Black came to my
Oh, the
restaurant.
white one. Oh,
yeah.
Samantha. No.
Oh, the hot one.
The Asian girl.
Yeah,
She came
nice,
to my restaurant.
nice. I saw her tits on the show. On the show, they're nice.
I
They're
saw
nice tits.
her.
Jesus Christ. All right, sit down,
Yeah.
Orlando. Go get the mic.
I'll never get a coffee.
Go get the
You
mic.
got your tea.
Go get the mic.
Mike?
Yeah, go get the mic.
I
Nathan's here. Good. Finish that thought.
But yeah, Boo also got guacamole.
I saw the guy who played Chandler at like a pool I was lifeguarding at.
Oh, cool. What's his real name? What's Chandler Bing's real name? Something Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Matthew.
Perry. Yeah, Matthew Perry.
Looks like Matthew.
Everyone
Perry, right?
fucking on board.
like a chunky Matthew Perry. I won't call you fat. Tell him where you can find you.
You
We'll wrap
look,
this up.
you look like you work out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you look wide, not like girth.
I'm Jimmy without the roids.
There you go.
I've never done a show.
Really?
Never.
Never thought about it?
Fuck no.
I thought about
Fuck
it.
no. Nothing that fucks with my dick. I don't do nothing.
Yeah,
It's like we don't fuck with that. No, yeah.
All right. Wait, what are we doing?
You're tell me where they can find you.
Oh, sorry. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Luis Lopez is here. I'm going to be at Philadelphia Punchline tomorrow and Philly Comedy Club tomorrow.
You're a road comic?
Yeah, and then we're going to be in Philly for the weekend. So please book me on more stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
You can find me on Instagram. It's Curly Brown. I'll be at open mics all over the city. You can catch me at the Pear, 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Drop those. Your open mic tour.
Yeah,
Man.
you
Wow.
guys don't want to miss it. Very tepid
Wow.
laughter.
Jimmy,
Brandon,
I'm
what?
gonna make an open mic special.
All right, Brandon, close this out.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That was harsh to see.
He knows I love
That
It's that he's hurt.
Yeah, no. Somebody.
Nothing hurts.
Yeah.
That is true friendship. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Point myself. When I'm not time traveling, I'm spend a lot of time in like the 1400s because people were a lot nicer than black people then.
Were they?
Yeah, it was much easier to be a black person when there are a lot more black people walking around who were not slaves. So like 1400s.
The calm before the storm.
Calm
Yeah.
before
What's
the
up?
storm. Also, there's a couple of planets I'm on. Instagram, I guess the Subway
right.
Show. I got
No,
to
do it.
do it, right?
Do it.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie, I feel
listen.
cool
Do
like
it.
plugging
30
Punchline.
seconds. Yeah.
Listen,
And he's on
listen,
different
women
planets.
look
No.
for me with
Yeah,
magical
don't
crystals, and I gotta tell them like where I'm at specifically. So, anyway, the Subway Show, Instagram. That's one word. Mike plug. We're doing this thing at the Buka. Yeah, Mike's at the Buka again. Yeah, fucking Buka. So, Wubba lubba booga booga bitch. Let's see. I got shows coming up. I got shows at places.
That's what you say first.
Yeah.
The other shit
I don't
is.
think you plug
Come on,
all
planets and
that's-
stones and
on my
crystals.
Instagram,
Instagram.
Bill got-
Name one show.
I just
So I
don't
can
get
wrap this up.
I
One
do
show
random
you
shows.
do.
I'll do whatever random show you fucking have. I do jokes on subway calls.
All right,
So
that's it.
Anywhere you want your boy to do a show, I will fucking do a show.
It's another episode of The People's Mic.
Like-
You'll find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, The People's Mic. We're here every day, Monday to Friday at Otto Shrunkenhead at 2:15 for the podcast, 3 o'clock for the open mic. Back on Saturday for the podcast at Niagara Bar at 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. If you're out of town comic, I don't book anybody for this stuff, so you can grab a seat. Just DM me, let me know you want a seat. I'll save you a seat, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah.